Hi, Lisa. Hi, Gabe. Hey, beautiful magic. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Moss Mama, where you been, girl? Where you been? I was talking about you yesterday because I had my crystal that you gave me. I think it was for my birthday. Yeah, girl, you been gone for a minute. What you been up to? You been working? When you leaving like that, you gotta let people know. Oh, you been working? Okay. Well, girl, I know how that is. When you working, when you not working, you resting. And you got kids? Trust me. I know. I have been there. When you not working, you trying to get some rest. You don't I'm trying something new. Uh I'm trying these. This one is the clementine and peach. It's not nasty, but I don't know. I'm trying not to drink sodas. So this has 35 calories and 7 grams of sugar, but it don't taste like it. It's not sweet at all. I don't. I'm not getting the 7 grams of sugar. The 7 grams of sugar may be in there, but I'm not getting it. It's not translating into my palate. It's okay. Maybe I need to try another some of the other flavors. I don't know. I just ordered that one. 3 kids, homeschooling, and running my business. But I've been thinking about you and hoping you good. Yeah, I'm good. I've been good. You know, uh, I can say that I'm, totally recovered. Well, I ain't gonna say totally recovered because I don't think you totally recover after having Miss Covina. I think she leaves a lasting mark um on your body that you you don't sign up for. Like I ain't signed up for that. I don't think I'm totally recovered because I'm still having some like asthma issues, but it's supposed to be gone. But I don't think my asthma has completely recovered from that. I mean, I don't know. I hope it does. I hope that's just asthma is just one of the last things that, heals completely. But yeah. No, I'm not locking my hair. Everybody, y'all keep asking. No, I'm not. I braid my hair down so that my wigs will lay flat because my hair in an afro is too poofy and it makes my wigs, sit up. And if my hair is not braided down, the wig's not going to lay flat. So it's just easier, and it's easier for me to manage my hair when it's braided. When it's not braided, when I go to sleep at night, it just like scrunches up to my head. So it's just easier to manage when it's twisted. So I twist it down and leave it twisted for about a week or so, and then I wash it and condition it and twist it back up. It's just easier. I mean, I like my hair twisted, so it's just twisted so that the wigs fit better. I don't think I will ever lock again. Um my hair, I think I've just gotten to that age where my hair is really too fine for, even though my hair is thick, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you would really have to understand the texture of black hair. Like, my hair appears really thick. It looks like I have a whole lot of hair on my head, but it's not. My hair is fine. And the older we get as women, our hormones change and the texture of our hair changes. Our hair gets thinner. And I've gotten to that stage, and my hair is just not thick enough, I don't think, for locks. The locks, after a while, start to pull on your hair the longer they get. And my locks were down to my butt, so they were pulling, on the roots. Though I kept them up the majority of the time, they had still got too heavy. So I don't think I'll do a lock thing. Yeah, even with a wig cap, if I don't put gel or something on my hair before I put the wig cap on, it's not gonna hold my hair down, because my hair is just like trying to hold a pillow down with a wig cap. It's just fluffy. So you can see the hump. So it just looks better when I braid it down or keep it twisted. So that's what I do. But no, I'm not. Even my husband was like, "Come on, dread your hair again." I was like, "No, I don't want to." I think it's hailing. It's got to be. It's hailing, Gizmo. I think that's hail. Cause it was when me and Gizmo just came back in the house, and it was super dark out there. And I was like, it had started to sprinkle, but I think that's hail. I think it girl, my hair, but there are pictures of me and my mother, my biological mother, together when I was a little girl. And my hair is exactly like hers. Exactly like hers. Our hair is so, I don't know. I should have put that picture in my library. But our hair is so similar. Like, her hair was like really poofy on the top, but her hair really wasn't like super thick. I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to describe unless you really understand black texture hair, because people look at black people and assume that all of us have really thick hair, but because because our hair appears coily. I don't want to say nappy, because I know nap offends some people. Nap don't offend me. So because our hair looks like that, people just assume that all of us have really thick hair. But some people have fine hair. And I'm one of those people. I have fine hair, but I just have a lot of it. So it appears to be really thick. I was looking for that picture, but I don't know where it's at. If I find it, I'll post it in the I thought it was right in here. I'll post it in the it's got to be in here because they got a picture of me when I was little. I should get up to see if it's hell. If I hear some thunder, I'm slamming this computer down and I'm running. Because y'all know I don't do thunder. Thunder and lightning, I don't do that. It don't do it that often here in California. So when it does do it, I get freaked out. And my husband not here. That's definitely hell. Because it's hitting that window super hard. What was that? Child, I don't know what the damn picture at. I really thought that picture was like right. I need to separate my photos and put my family in. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, see my mom's afro? That's exactly how my hair looks. Just poofy like that. It's just a poofy. And my hair now is exactly like hers. Exactly like hers. Just when you touch it, it just feel like a little pillow. Like you could just lay on my hair and just go to sleep. It's like a pillow. And so at night, it just scrunches up and just. I'm so nosy. I want to go out there and see. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all stay here. I want to see. Is that hanger? Oh, oh, oh. Lord, I done let some of it in the house. Don't go over there, Gizmo. Lord, I didn't let it in the house. It's hailing. Hailing, hailing. And I opened the door and it flew all in the house and stuff. Yeah, it's hailing. For real, for real. Um, so let's yeah, that is a cute picture of us. I said the same thing Kingston said. I said I would never cut my hair. And it was not in like I didn't think that the older I got, my hair texture would change because it was never in my thought for me to cut my hair off. It really wasn't. But when my hair started to change and got so long and they started pulling, I just couldn't I couldn't deal with that anymore. So today is how many twos? Six? Is it six twos? I think so. Yeah. Ollie's. Oh, it just stopped all of a sudden. It just stopped. So today is a magical angel number. Anytime numbers repeat themselves in a sequence like that, they're considered angel numbers. Like when you see two, 222 on the clock or 111 on the clock, those are considered, anytime the numbers repeat themselves in sequence, it's considered a angel number. They say today would have been the perfect day to get married. If you wanted to get married on a day of love, today is supposed to be the day to get married. So it says February the 22nd, 2022 is believed to be one of the most auspicious days of the year. The sequence with multiple twos is believed to hold significance astrologically, and the two or 22222 portal will allow you to manifest all your dreams and desires. So today is a great day if you are into manifesting, if you're into praying. Today is a good day to, write those things down that you want to manifest, that you want to call to you. If you're into neurology, numerology, not neurology, numerology. If you're into numerology, today is a perfect day to, manifest, call those things into you, because today is such a um today is one of those days that everybody is like, oh, it's 22222. And when you have a day when there are so many people thinking about the same thing, it puts it out into the atmosphere, like everybody is thinking about this day today. Everybody has some type of thought about it, even if they're not thinking that it's a magical day, or if they're not into numerology, they're still thinking, oh, today is the day when all the numbers match. And when you get a whole lot of people thinking about the same thing on the same day, it makes the manifestations easier, because they're already out there in the atmosphere. So today is one of those days when your prayers can really be heard, because there's so many people out there with the same thought process, the same mind, thinking the same thing. Like today is one of those days when, like the Bible says, that people, are on one accord. If you understand that, thought process, like everybody is, even if you're not praying, you at least thought, okay, well, today is 22222. 22222. Yeah, I got it right. I know somebody who actually got married today, and I think they, if I'm not mistaken, I think they tried to get married at 2:22 in the afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. I think they tried to get married at 2:22. I don't know if it happened. I know they got married today, but I think they wanted to get married at 2:22, on 2:22, which is interesting. Me and my husband were are kinda into numerology, but kinda not, because we got married on 12/13/13. We My husband was like, "No, let's wait and get married on 12/13/14." And I was like, "I'm not about to wait a whole nother year to get married, just to and we got married on Friday the 13th. We got married that year, happened to be Friday the 13th. So we got married on Friday the 13th, 12/13/13. It was so many people wanting to get married on Friday the 13th. The city hall was booked in Oakland and San Francisco, because we were thinking about getting married in San Francisco, because they have a nicer rotunda where they marry people at. In the, you can take pictures and everything is just nicer than where we got married. So we were thinking about that, but it was already booked. It was crazy how many people wanted to get married on Friday the 13th. People want to get married on days that have, a significant numerological meaning. And Friday the 13th, like, we took the whole stigma out of that, because a lot of people look at Friday the 13th as a bad day, and, a day that's cursed or whatever. But it was a beautiful day for us. And we have been happy since day one, since, you know, We got married on Friday the 13th, December 13th, 2013. So if you're into, a lot of people aren't into numerology, or they don't really think that, it's a big deal. And some people are saying, that the portal is open today where the energies are more elevated. And the energies are elevated for combined people. You know what I mean? And it's a love energy that is supposed to bring humankind together, not just us as people one on one like couples, but humankind as a collective together. And that's what a lot of people, we need to stop being so selfish in our prayer. Not just, oh, I want to be in a relationship with somebody. I want to find somebody to love me. No, I want to be able to give out love to the universe. I want to be able to help the universe and help other people. Because when you help other people, when you're helping the universe, when you're praying for the universe, you're praying for yourself. You're helping yourself. So we have to stop being so selfish and, only look for love for ourselves. We have to, start branching out to wanting to help your fellow man or your fellow woman. When I say your fellow man, that means everybody. So don't think, oh, well, we should only pray for men, because I know how some of y'all, be thinking. When I say your fellow man, that encompasses everybody: man, woman, child, cat, dog, everybody. You lump them into one term. So I was trying to see what they said about horoscopes. It says things to do on today. If you believe in the significance of 22222, here are a few things you could do to manifest your energies through the portal. Make up your mind about what you need and be clear about what you want to manifest. And I think that's the problem that a lot of people have. Like, you don't even know what you want. How is the universe going to send you anything and you're not even sure about what you want? Like, I can't even tell the universe right now what car I want because I'm not even sure. I know I want a car. I know I want a car, but I don't even know which one I want. So the universe is like, figure out what you want. Okay. So before you get out here and get to manifesting, I want a man. I want a house. Well, what kind? Where do you want to live? Do you have any idea of what style home you want? I mean, I had to literally go through all of that. I didn't even, know what style home we really wanted, how many bedrooms we really wanted, what we wanted. Did we want a formal dining room or a nook in it? We had to figure all that out. So before you get to manifesting and calling this to you and calling that to you, because it sounds easy, it really does. And a lot of people on social media are just, I, yeah, I manifested this and I manifested this man, but they don't want to tell you how they did it. It's so easy after you get something and you work hard for it to say that you manifested it. I can say I manifested my husband. I have him now. It's so, oh, he's right here. I manifested this man. And look at him. He's such a good man. But yeah, I worked on that. I worked on myself first I got myself together to the point where I would be a decent person for someone else. I had got rid of, my childhood traumas and abandonment issues and all of that stuff before I decided to, it's a good time for me to go into a relationship with someone else. So I worked. I put in some work. And then I got a husband. You can't just sit back and, oh, I'm manifesting, mom, and he just gonna drop out the sky. But that's how, if you listen to people on TikTok and YouTube and stuff, that's how they make it seem. I was just walking down the street one day, and someone walked up to me and handed me the keys to a Mercedes because I manifested it. You can't manifest no Mercedes if you ain't got no credit, you ain't got no money. Ain't no Mercedes or Tesla just gonna pull up in your driveway and somebody just give you the key. It ain't gonna happen. And you can sit up here and talk about how you manifested it all you want. You went to that dealership and gave them people some money and signed some papers, and they gave you a key. Now, if that's what you want to call manifesting, then you can do that. You can call it what you want, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You ain't manifested no Range Rover. Ain't no Range Rover just pulled up. Now you worked. You put in some work and got that Range Rover. Okay? That's what you did. You put in some work. Call a spade a spade. You worked for it. Now, yes, you may have set your goals. I want a Range Rover. This is what I'm going to do to obtain it. You set your goals just like me and my husband. We want a house. So we got our credit together. We found a lender. We found a realtor. We're looking for a house. We worked. We didn't just sit in a corner and say we're manifesting this house. No, we're working towards it. If you're not working, your manifesting ain't gonna come true. Okay? You can manifest all you want, but if you don't have good credit, I'm gonna be real, because somebody else out here lied to you. If you don't have good credit or you don't have money, you're not gonna get no house. You're not going to get it. Okay? You can sit in your back room, your prayer closet, uh, under a toadstool with your gnomes and crystals and everything else, and you will be manifesting until the cows come home. If you don't have credit and you don't have money and you don't go through the process. So don't get it twisted. You got to work. Okay. So make up your mind what you need and be clear about what you want to manifest. List the aspects you want to focus your energy on, such as health, finance, and more. What do you want to work on? Now, your list may not be my list. You may not be working on your health. I'm working on my health. That's why I'm drinking water. I'm drinking more water. I'm trying to incorporate exercise into my diet. I'm not eating fast food. There are things that I am totally eliminating from my diet. That may not be you. You may already be at your goal weight. And so health is not an issue for you. So you have to figure out what your list is. So make a list. Visualize the factors you are channeling your energies on. A vision board with images can help you imagine them better. Vision boards are perfect. Perfect. My husband has a vision board with the house that we're looking for, the car that he wants, because I still haven't figured out the car that I want. But that's his vision board. Like I haven't put now the house we agree on. I just don't agree on the car. The car he wants is the car he wants. I want a different car. So write down what it is and be able to look at what it is you want. If you want the body of a bodybuilder, post someone that you like that exercises, that's the size that you want to be. If you want to be a size 10, put a pair of size 10 jeans on your vision board. If you want to be a size 10, go buy you a pair of size 10 jeans and keep them hung up behind the door in your bathroom until you can get in them. You got to be able to see it. Your intention should be followed by actions to see if the energy portal really worked. For instance, if you're looking for love, join a dating app. Or if you want to pursue higher studies, start an online course. So don't just sit around thinking that Jody is going to find you, because he's not. He's not just going to knock on your door. Now, that did happen for a friend of mine. This happened for a friend of mine. The cable guy came to her house to fix her cable, and he was cute. And they struck up a conversation. And after he got off work, she invited him back over to the house because she was like, he ain't coming. And I was like, I don't know, girl. He could have just, been saying anything. No, he came back. They had dinner and was in a decent relationship for a while. And this was just a chance meeting. A chance meeting. But that don't happen to everybody. Sometimes you gotta work. You can't just put the energy out there that you want a Jody, but you're not doing nothing to bring Jody to you. You want a Jody, but you a recluse and you staying in the house. You don't never leave the house. Jody don't have a chance to see you. You don't have a chance to see Jody. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, the Lord working mysterious ways. He sure did. He was the cable dude. And we was like getting free cable for a minute because he was like coming to her friend's house and stuff, um, coming to our houses and hooking us up until the apartment that we lived in put a dang on lock on the cable box because everybody like in that complex was getting cable for free. And then they locked cable. Comcast came out and put a security lock on the cable box. So couldn't nobody get in there but Comcast workers. I look on Zillow a lot to help me visualize what I want, but I know it's a lot of hard work to save up for that down payment. It took me 3 years to raise up yeah, it took us a while to um raise our credit score to where they wanted it. And now we literally can't buy anything. We can't make any major purchases. Like we can't buy any furniture or anything. The only thing we can buy is stuff that we can pay off quickly on our credit card, because once you get pre-approved for the house, they don't want you to jack your credit up until get in the house. So they don't want your credit score changing. So we can't make any large payments. Like we couldn't get a car right now, even if we wanted to. So um we're just waiting until we find a place. Hey, Demona. Hey KK, hey Galactic Indigo Goddess. What she say? Might get it through. Oh, I can't see that. I don't think I can go back. Galactic, say say your comment again. Cause I didn't get a chance to see it before it left. Oh, I can probably see it on here. So there are a lot of people. There are tons of people on Twitter talking about today, talking about manifestation. And I steer away from the word manifestation. I have always steered clear of that word. And it's so popular right now. Like everybody is using that word. It's like it's just being overused to me. And most people, I don't even believe most people that use the word even understand what they're saying. You know, they think of manifestation as magic, like they can just wave a wand or something, and what they want is just going to magically appear. I wanted this MacBook for my birthday. I can say I manifested it because I had wanted it for a minute, and I really didn't say anything, and then I finally said something, and my husband bought it for me for my birthday. I can say I manifested it, but my husband bought it. He put it on his credit card. So was that manifesting? If it was purchased for me, it didn't just drop from the heavens. It came from Best Buy via my husband's credit card. But I can, if I want to, I can say that I manifested this MacBook because I had been wanting it and it came for my birthday. Galactic Indigo said, might get it through inheritance, but that may not always be good. So, got to be careful what you ask for. What are you inheriting? I don't understand that comment. What are you, who are you getting it from? And what are we getting? Who are we inheriting from? Because all of the things that I inherited from, like my ancestors or, parents or grandparents and stuff, I consider those things good. Because normally inheritance is not something that you ask for. It's something that was just like passed down to you. A house, if someone dies, oh, as long as they didn't die in the house, I'm good. I just don't want a house that some like random person passed away in. Like one of the houses that we went to go see recently, um, we done walked all over this house, then looked in every room and everything. And that's when I asked me and the realtor were talking, and she was like, "Oh yeah, this house was owned by the original owner, and she passed away." And I was like, "She passed away in this house, didn't she?" And the realtor was like, "Yeah." I said, "Aren't y'all supposed to tell people um when when someone passes away in a house?" And she was like, "Oh, it's only up to 3 years. After 3 years, they don't have to They don't have to disclose it. And it had been 3 years, I think, 3 or 4 years. But she said they will tell you when, when you go in, before you get ready to sign the papers, they'll tell you that someone passed away in the house. That was a serious deal breaker for me because this woman had lived in, she was the original owner of the house. The original owner. No one else had ever lived in that house but this woman and her family. So the husband died first. I don't know if he died in the house. If the mama died in the house, the daddy died in the house too. So the husband passed away first. And then the wife passed away in the house. That was too much for me. I was like, we didn't like the house anyway because the house was like super old. Like the house, you could tell they had really taken care of the house, but they hadn't, it wasn't updated. Like the kitchen was like stepping into the 80s. It was so outdated. But it was well taken care of. Even the house, for it to have been an older house, was very well taken care of. But when I found out Mama died in the house, I was like, oh hell no. Mama done died in here? Mama just done died in the room? No, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Once that realtor told me that Mama died in that house, I was ready to go. I was looking at my husband, and my husband know me. He was like, "Oh shit, we finna go." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you." It was an open house, and that wasn't our realtor. That was just, the realtor that the family had hired for the open house. Honey, I was like, oh, "Okay, well, thank you. Have a nice day." I was ready to go because I can't deal with Mama. I can't wake up in the middle of the night and Mama sitting in her favorite chair or looking at me crazy because I'm in the kitchen. Oh, hell no. And I know she was white. And she would have had an attitude with me. If you don't get your black behind out of my house. No, Mama, I'm going to let somebody else have this house, honey. Girl, Damona, ain't enough sage and crystals in the world to put somebody out of a house that they had probably been in for 40 or 50 years. Because her children, Mama's kids, was in their 30s. Her kids was good and grown. So Mama, no, Mama can have that house. Cause she walking around that house. And what if she wasn't ready to go? You know what I mean? How some people be so attached to this world, like they wasn't ready. Mama wasn't ready to leave. Mama still walking around in the kitchen and cooking and everything. I wasn't gonna be asleep in the middle of the night and hear Mama in there banging pots and pans and ironing and go to bed, Mama. And what if she had dementia or something? And you know how people with dementia be acting. You wake up in the middle of the night, your front door open. No, I couldn't deal with that. That was a permanent house guest. Nothing you could do would make her leave because that's her house. That's her house. She don't know nothing else. She did, if she didn't want to leave. Now some people, when death is imminent and they know they're getting ready to go, they be like, okay, well, I'm ready, I'm gonna meet my maker. Like my mama didn't have no ties to this earth. She would have told you in a minute, I'm ready to go be with the Lord. That's different. But what if this lady wasn't ready to go be with the Lord? She had some unfinished business here and she's not leaving until she get her business taken care of. And who am I to be up in somebody's house telling her to get out? Get out. She'd have been looking at me like, what are you talking about? You get out. This is my house. You just got here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We got up out of there. I don't want no house where I don't want a house where I don't care, and I don't care if it's natural causes. I don't care. I don't want to deal with it. I especially don't want to move where somebody was killed. But I don't even care if it was natural causes. Like, Mama went to sleep and didn't wake up. I don't care. Mama lived there. Yeah, it's gonna be electrical problems and she what if she don't like dogs? And she be messing with Gizmo, and Gizmo's scary anyway. He already skittish. My dog already be running from it. Then he gonna be running from Mama ass because he gonna be able to see her, and I'm not. No, hell no. So that was definitely a no. And then that flipped a switch in my brain because then I knew to ask, anybody die here? Every time we went somewhere. And our realtor was like, oh yeah, this was the original owner. Did they die here? Did they die up in here? Did they die in the master bedroom? And Mama died in the master bedroom where I was gonna be sleeping. Mm-mm. Hell no. So I kept asking my realtor after that, did somebody die here? I know my realtor was probably like, if she asked me that one more time, no, ain't nobody died here. She was like, Miss Brown, we will let you know if someone dies. Make sure you do. Because I want to know. Yeah. Mama was gonna be turning the lights on and off, flicking the lights and playing with the lights and shit when we go to sleep. Cause you know she wanted us to get out. Mm-mm. Spitting in my greens and stuff. No. Uh-uh. Messing up my cornbread. She probably turned the stove off when my food cooking. 'Cause you know my mom don't like no greens and cornbread. She want me to cook some sauerkraut and cabbage and green bean casserole. Mom won't be mad at me. Hell no. I'm in there cooking and she turning the stove off and stuff because it ain't nothing that she like. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. Me put putting raisins in my greens. Oh my god. I go to the refrigerator. She didn't put raisins in a potato salad. Y'all crazy. Okay. But that's probably what would happen. I'll open my refrigerator and she didn't put raisins in a potato salad. It's a big old casserole dish with string bean casserole and no. Girl, she done messed the potato salad up. You know they known for putting a bunch of shit that don't go together. When I saw them raisins, girl, when I saw the greens and some on social media and somebody had put raisins in the greens, and I think they were selling it at Whole Foods. I said, now you know somebody white made that shit. It wasn't nobody black at Whole Foods that day to tell them, don't be putting no raisins in them collard greens. Girl, all the hot sauce be gone. All the seasoning. It won't be nothing left in the cabinet but salt and pepper. Cause you know they not into seasoning and stuff. They'll use some salt and pepper. A little bit. She ain't gonna be coming in my house throwing all my stuff away and messing up my food, having my husband thinking I got dementia and it's mama ass messing up everything. Oh hell no. Mm-mm. And then I be cussing and acting stupid, trying to get mama to leave. Then my husband will think I'm crazy. No, we're not going to go through that. And you know my crazy butt when she told me that mama had then died in the house. All of this was going through my mind. But I was really glad that it wasn't a house that we liked. You know what I mean? It was just uh the house wasn't even cute. Girl, you know they ain't gonna be listening to mama gonna cut that music off. She gonna turn that music off. Definitely. She gonna turn the music off. She just not gonna want to hear that at all. So I can't move somewhere where I know somebody died. And especially not someone that had lived basically all of their life in the house. All their life. Like their kids were born there. The realtor even said that the kids said they went to the school, the little elementary school across the street. They had been there all their life. They grew up in that house. So mama must have got married. That was their first house, well, their only house. They got married, bought this house in a nice little area, school right across the street. That was a red flag too. Because the school was directly across the street. And the realtor said that between I think between 2 and 4, it's just a traffic jam right there. So plan your trips accordingly during the week. So we didn't want that either. Like you could literally walk out of our front door across the street into the school. If we had a child, that would have been different. But we ain't got no kids. I don't want to live that close to no damn school. Girl, she would have been acting a fool with them pots and pans and everything else. No, that energy would have been too strong. This woman lived her whole life in that house. Like, I don't even think you could clean that type of energy. I don't think you could clean that type of energy out of a house. I just don't. Just like this house, my husband's parents have been the only people living in this house. Like, they built this house from the ground. They the only people ever lived in here. This house has their energy. This they house. Ain't nobody else gonna be able to live here like them. They done been here. Have they been here 20 years? I don't think so. I don't think they've been here 20 years. But they've been here for a minute. No, this house is not 20 years old. Let's see how old this house is. Why it don't say when the house was built? 2011? No, it don't say. It's weird. I'm nosy. I thought they said that when you look up information on a house. I thought it's supposed to tell you how old the house is. But I don't see it. But I don't think it's 20 years old though. I don't think it's that old. No, it can't be. Um, but when you have lived someplace, you the only person who lived there. Like the townhouse that we just moved out of, I have been there 20 years. My kids were super young when we moved there. While we lived there, my kids had three kids. Amani, Little Duty, four. Amani, Little Duty, Rose, and Violet were all born while I was living in that townhouse. The 20 years I was in that townhouse. My kids got old enough to have their own kids. Like, you know, all the energy that's in that townhouse of, me and my family and the ancestors and everything. Cause, I did some serious shit while I was there. Serious. I left all kind of energy there. So yeah, everywhere you go, you are leaving a mark. Like, they say we all have a certain carbon footprint. Well, we all have a certain spiritual footprint also. We leave a mark everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, we're leaving, a piece of our energy, our essence. That's why people tell you be careful who you lay with, be careful who you allow to come to your house because they are also leaving their energy with you. Be careful when you comb your hair. Don't go to everybody's house combing your hair and how you comb your hair and you may have shed hair and stuff and you ain't paying no attention. You just pick that up and throw it in the person's trash. Are you crazy? I don't never ever leave no hair or nothing else. If I go to a hotel, if I go to somebody's house, if I comb my hair, honey, you ought to see me making sure ain't nothing fell on the floor, in the sink, or whatever. Because I'm going to pick that up and take it with me. I don't leave no traces of my DNA or nothing at somebody else's house. I don't cut my fingernails, my toenails, nothing. I'm very particular about, where, what I do with stuff like that. Do I burn my hair? I don't. My mother used to. I don't. But I'm particular about the way it is disposed of. I don't just throw it in the trash because if a bird get your hair and build a nest with it, it'll drive you crazy. My mother had me so nervous as a child of a bird getting some of my hair. Because some people say that if a bird make a nest with your hair, it'll drive you crazy. And some people say it'll make you have severe migraines. I didn't want either one of those things to happen to me. So I was very particular about my hair. If you know how sometimes you have like a little nap ball or fall off the end of a ponytail or something, honey, I would give that little nap ball to my mama because my mama had this bag that she would put our hair in, and she would usually burn that hair on the full moon. Now tell me my mama wasn't doing some shit, and she swear to God she was a Christian. But she would take that hair and she would burn it on a full moon. Why was you burning that hair on a full moon, Lucille? But I never said nothing about it because you don't question your mama. You just let her do what she gonna do. So she would go and do that, and I mind my own business. But honey, she had me spooked about letting my hair get into the wrong hands and all of that kind of stuff. What about going to hair salons? The people that did my hair when I was a little girl was friends of my mama. They were very Christian women that my mother trusted. I when I got a little bit older, I did start to venture out, but I was like damn near my 30s. Yeah, when I started going to the salon, like get my hair done on a regular basis. And by then I wasn't tripping, girl. I didn't go back into, my spiritual thing until I got older. And by the time I really got there, I had dreads. So I wasn't really tripping off of my hair. But no, even at a salon, I wouldn't just allow them to sweep my hair up. And because you don't know what them people doing with your hair. You don't know them people. Especially if it's somebody that is like, because they could be using all of that hair that they collect to do all kind of stuff with it. As if you don't know them and you can't trust them, I don't want you just sweeping my hair up and um in a pile and just throwing it in the garbage. The first time I cut my dreads, I went to the shop. And no, the first time I cut my dreads, I had the sides shaved. And when I went in and told the guy that I wanted my sides shaved, I was like, hey, check this out. I'm going to hold the hair while you cut it because I don't want my hair to touch the floor. And he was like, okay. You know, I don't want my hair hitting the floor. I'm just, And he was like, oh, okay, okay. He was like, does that mean something? I said, it does to me. And so I was holding the hair and he cut it, and I had a bag that, I put my dreads in and brought them home. No, my hair will never hit the floor at a beauty salon and they just sweep it up and put it into a pile with other people's hair. I just can't see myself doing that. I can't. Not at the age that I am now, and not with the knowledge that I have now, and not the fact that I just don't trust people like that. I don't. My great grandmother used to do that too. She always said to burn the hair that sheds and never throw it in the trash. Never. She was born in 1890 and lived until she was 106. I was so blessed to be around her. My mother was born in 1917 and she lived to be 93. It was almost 94. So yeah, them old school mothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers, they did things differently and it worked for them. A lot of the things that they did, we should not be forgetting and we should be doing. Honey, that rainstorm passed us by super quick because it's not even raining now. I don't think. If it is, it's just rain and light because it's not even hitting the window. Yeah, do your own hair. Don't be out here trusting these people because you don't know these people. Some of these people be out here doing, and you can't just look at somebody and tell what they doing. Because I'm pretty sure people see me out in public and just think that, oh, she's a sweet grandma, not knowing that, I'll be out here doing shit. So yeah, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust people with nothing that, can have your DNA, your fingernails, fingernail clippings, toenail clippings. Those things are too personal. Hair, it's too personal to, you know, just allow someone else to have like your hairbrush and stuff like that. That's stuff that you got to keep close to you. I didn't even tell my granddaughter, when you go places, keep your hairbrush in your purse or your backpack or whatever. Don't just leave stuff like that just laying around because it gives people too much access to you that you don't want, especially ladies. Because it's a men out here that, that's waiting to tie you up and bind you to them. It's not just women out here doing stuff. It's men out here too that be doing all kind of stuff, reading and trying stuff, and they will try you. They most certainly will. They like to talk about women, you know, doing things to men, but it's men out here too. Because I knew as many men practice Santeria as women. It was balanced. These traditional African religions are not just women, it's women and men. She always ate rutabagas and cornbread with rice. And yes, that's so true. I do my own hair all the time. You for sure should have random people. Yeah, my mama didn't believe in that. Just letting anybody do her hair? No. That was a no. And mine. Like she didn't just let anybody touch my hair. Girl, clip your own toenails. You can go out and get a pedicure and stuff. I think those people are trustworthy. But just guys that you just meet and clip your toenails before you go over your boyfriend's house. Just don't leave, your personal items and stuff around. Just make sure you take care of stuff like that. Like, you can go to the podiatrist or you can go and get a pedicure. But I'm talking about like men that you don't really know what they're doing or other women that you may consider your best friend. Cause trust me, sometimes it'd be your best friend who is the most jealous of you. Your best friend, the person that you think is your best friend, sometimes is the one that is most jealous of you. You at her house, you thinking y'all cool, and in the back of her mind, I should get some of her hair. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, just be careful when you just don't do that kind of stuff around people. Don't trust anybody like that with, you know, stuff that's your DNA that can be, used on you. Because you never know. You never know what people will do. You never know what's in the back of somebody's mind, what, their intentions are. And so you just have to be careful. I mean, you should be careful with those type of things anyway, especially your hair. Even the Bible speaks of a woman hair as her crown and glory. That's something to be protected. That's why the Muslim men, want their women to wear their head covering at all times, because it's not for any and everybody to see. It's not for any and everybody to touch. That beauty is only to be shown to her husband. Yeah. I don't want nobody touching my, even when I had my dreads. No, don't touch my hair. Oh, your hair is so pretty. Can I touch it? No. Flat out. No. Why? Because I don't know you. You're a stranger. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know your energy. And I don't want you touching me. That's that. Yeah, some of these men are really out here doing stuff. And people that you really consider your friends are, friends are jealous. Jealousy is a natural emotion. It's a horrible emotion, but it's a natural emotion. We do get jealous, unfortunately. And it's usually somebody that is close to you or somebody that knows you that is jealous of you. It's normally not just some random person. Like when people be on the internet talking about, oh, these hoes hating on me. Girl, these people don't care about you. The strangers ain't hating on you, girl. It's the people that know you. It's the people that know you, not just somebody looking at you on the internet. Like, ain't nobody hating on you, girl. I hate when people I hate when people be saying that kind of stuff. It's these old hating assholes, girl. Ain't nobody hating on you. Don't nobody know you like that to be hating on you. But the people that are close to you, they do. They be the ones hating on you. I bought a whole 6 pack of them drinks, and I don't really like them. And they cost like $6 for a 6 pack. And then my husband gonna laugh at me. So now I gotta drink them. He gonna be like, did nobody tell you to buy that? Why did you get that? You didn't even know if you was gonna like it. Why you didn't just buy one? Because they didn't sell them in one. They only sold a 6 pack. Shit. I try to keep my hair braided and up at all times. Don't like leaving it out. Yeah, girl. Girl, Demona, you are so right. She said, and sometimes the men are jealous too. It's so crazy. I don't know what timeline we are on, but man, for real. For real. These men out here getting BBLs and going to, get breast implants and stuff. And, like really out here competing with women. I'm Sometimes I be saying the same thing. I have to have been dropped off in some alternate universe. It's like things are just so different now. So you're right. It's not just girls that will, be jealous of you. It's men out here jealous of women. Men jealous of women, you know. So you have to be careful. You have to guard your energy, because no matter what, you come first. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to guard your energy. You have to protect your energy. You have to, protect your body, protect your DNA, all of those things. Just be careful. Just be mindful of the things you do. Don't, just be out here lollygagging and catch yourself slipping, because then you done got mad, the person that you thought was your best friend then got mad at you, and before you know it, she done sent you a picture with a ball of your hair, and you, then you like, God damn, she called me slip. And that's something that didn't have to happen. If you had been, taking care of yourself and really been serious about your spirituality, like that wouldn't have happened. Yes, have spiritual boundaries. Just be careful. Just like you care about your physical body, you should care about your spiritual body also. Take all of those. Girl, they definitely not my I don't even worry about that. I don't, like I don't even entertain that kind of stuff. Like I don't, believe it or not, my own brother, my own biological brother, we came from the same mother. We have different fathers, but we came from the same mother. Told me that he was mad at me because I was a girl and he wanted to be a girl. I'm the only girl in the family. My mother had two daughters, but one of them, my sister passed away. So I'm the only girl. And then it's three boys. And he is mad at me because I'm a girl. And he wasn't. I took what should have been his. Huh? Say what? I took it. I was born this way. I ain't take nothing from you. How did I take something from you when I'm 4 years older than you? You weren't even thought of. Now that is how these men be out here thinking. He told me that in a conversation with a sober mind. He said that to me and was dead serious. Like was really mad at me. And that's how some of these men are. They feel like they should have been women, so they are mad at women because they not. He sure told me before I set boundaries with him and stopped communicating with him, period, because he was, just angry and um aggressive. And yeah, I will cut off family. I don't care who it is because I'm only going to allow you to treat me a certain way. And when you prove to me that you can't treat me that way, then we ain't got nothing else to say to each other. That's how I am. So I hope you all have a very blessed two, 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 two. And if you are manifesting, make sure that you know you have to put some work behind that manifestation. You can't just, oh, manifesting. It's gonna happen. Put some work behind it. Do a little bit of work. It ain't gonna hurt you to do a little bit of work. Okay? I know that we living in a generation and these kids don't like to do nothing. They don't like to do too much work. They don't like to do nothing that's gonna make them tired. I know they feel like, well, your generation, y'all worked hard, and we don't want to have to do what y'all did. And we ain't gonna be doing this, and we ain't gonna be doing that. But let me tell you, if you don't do something, you just gonna be sitting there using that big, nice, pretty word manifestation and nothing's going to happen. Yeah, you can burn a white candle with your petition. White candles, you can always burn a white candle, even if you don't have a petition. If you just, want to say a prayer, it's always nice to light a white candle. You can light a red candle, pink candle for love, whatever it is, whatever your manifestation is, you light a green candle if you want money, or light a blue candle if you want travel. But white is fine. Or light a white candle for any and all of those things. Use what you have. But white is fine. So if you are praying for something, I'm pretty sure today is one of those days where, prayers are just going out. The universe is just receiving. The universe is like, oh shit, they woke up today. We're going to have to do this more often. They down here. Look at them. Look at them. They out here woke today. And then, of course, people will go back to they regular thing tomorrow. But today, everybody out here hyping up two, 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 two. So y'all might as well get on that hype train with everybody else. Ride it out. Oh, girl, you'll get over a heartbreak. You will get over it. Okay? If that's what you're praying for, get over it. Move on, sweetie. Don't carry that for long. If y'all broke up, you broke up. He gone. Girl, he gone. Jody gone, girl. He gone. Or Jodetta, whichever one it was. They gone. Move on. Okay? Don't lay in that for long. Move on, sweetie. Now I'm telling you from experience. Don't lay around in no breakup. They gone. Okay? That's for you to get over it. They gone, girl. They gone. Okay? And if they gone for a reason. They probably supposed to be gone. So let that die and move on. Move on quickly. As T.I. says, expeditiously. For real. Anytime you break up, the universe is clearing your path for somebody else. Hurry up and sweep that on out your front door. If you holding on to any items that person gave you, love letters, teddy bears, all that shit, throw that shit away today. Get rid of it. Don't hold on to that stuff. They gone. Unless you want them to come back. Okay? Throw it away. That's how you get over it. Throw it away. Block them on social media. Stop looking at them. Stop chasing them down. Don't, I'm just go on his Instagram. I'm gonna sneak on his Instagram and see what he doing. Block him. Block him on all your social medias. Throw all his stuff away. I still got his cologne because it smells so good, and I just throw it away. Get rid of it. I done threw away diamonds. Do you hear me? Diamonds that guys have given me. We break up. I threw my wedding rings from my first husband into the lake. My mother was so mad at me. She was like, "You could have took them rings to the pawn shop." I was like, "I didn't want nobody else to have that." I threw them in the lake. I just got so mad at I got so mad at my ex-husband. I was walking the lake and something just spoke to me and said, "Take those rings off and throw them." And I did. Just took them off my finger. And you got to get over it. You must cut that cord. You must. For you to be able to move on and be in a happy, healthy relationship with somebody else, you got to cut that. You got to throw all that stuff away. Delete him from your social media. Stop following him. Stop looking at what he doing and going by his job. Girl, I done been there and did all of this shit. That's why I can tell you not to do it. I ain't always been where I am now. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm trying to keep you from driving yourself crazy. So just block him, girl. Throw all his stuff in the garbage. Throw it away. Pictures, everything. Get rid of it. If you don't want to throw it away, put it in storage somewhere where you're not going to see it. But there should be no reason that you're holding on to things from an ex unless you want to get back with them. That's the only reason. If you really know that that relationship is over, there's no reason for you to hold on to items from that person. That shit's over. I don't think I have I think I have a few pictures, but those things have been like in storage in a old photo album. But jewelry and stuff like that, no. I got rid of that stuff after me and the person broke up. I don't have jewelry from like past relationships and stuff. So you gotta get rid of shit. Cut ties. Cut ties. Don't have no soul ties to nobody. Don't connect yourself to nobody like that that you're not married to. If it's an ex, bye. You don't exist in my world anymore. You're no longer in my universe. Get rid of them. Well, I'm about to take me a nap. Okay. What time is it? Almost 6 o'clock. I'm gonna take me a nap for 2 hours. And I'm gonna clean up first. Then I'm gonna take me a nap. Girl, that's it. Those are the only souvenirs I have from my ex or my kids. That's it. That's it. I don't have anything else. And I have a few pictures of him because that's my kid's dad. So of course I wouldn't like destroy pictures of him because they're, for my kids and grandkids to see. But like jewelry and clothes, I don't, like no, I don't have any of his clothes. I didn't when we got divorced, I didn't like take his favorite shirt or no. We that was it. Yeah. Just let all that stuff let's let that stuff go. Unless, you know in your heart that you want to go back to the person, but no, if you want to break up, break up. I be telling people it's easy to break up. Break up. Don't talk to them no more. It's too easy to get rid of people nowadays. Like you can block them from social media, block them from your phone and everything. Back in the day, we couldn't block your number. Like you can still call. I can be mad at you and you can still call me. I can block your number. Just, I would tell my mama, no, I'm not talking to that person. Okay, well, she ain't talking to you right now. She mad at you, child. But now you can block the person. They can't call you. They can't talk to you on social media. It's easy to get rid of a person now. They don't exist in your world. And you don't exist in theirs. Yeah, it is. It's more complicated when you have younger children. But still, we made things work when the kids were young. Like, we were just cordial. I wasn't trying to be your friend. Like, I wasn't dating. We wasn't going out. Like, if it was like the kid's birthday or something like that, then yeah, he was invited to the birthday parties and stuff like that. But he wasn't there as he wasn't there for me. He was there for the kids. And it had got to a point where, he would come and I had a date or was dating somebody or whatever. So even, you know, even when you have kids, you still set boundaries with your ex. Y'all ain't friends. I mean, you're friends, but you're not like, we not like chilling on the phone, talking to each other at night. If we're talking about the kids. It ain't too much else that we really have to talk about. I mean, me and my ex were friends towards the end of his life because I think he knew he was passing away. He was sick. I wasn't married at the time. So, you know, we were talking, but it was about the kids, you know, and about him and stuff, but not like us getting back together and stuff. Yeah. It should be about, how to co-parent the children. Like y'all relationship, you and your ex, your relationship should basically be based on the children. Not, you should have boundaries set and that person should know that the relationship, our relationship is based, on the kids. We're communicating because of the kids. And that's it. All right, y'all. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna talk about tomorrow, but we'll find some. We always find something to talk about. So y'all have a good day until 2 2 2 2 2 turns into 2 2 3 2 2. Work it out until midnight. You still got a couple of hours to do your manifesting. Okay. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to take me a nap, and I'll talk to you guys later tomorrow. Bye.